I think all of us have witnessed one of these childish internet feuds between gun channels. Where they act like a bunch of spoilt, crying babies flinging poop from their diapers at each other. And I think we can all, as mature, responsible adults, agree that they're awesome. I love them. I've always wanted to be in one, but never had the opportunity. It seems every time I say something bad about somebody, they don't even know I exist, so they don't respond. So I never can get into a feud with anyone. But I know a lot of people are going to say, well, what about that feud between you and James Yeager? That really wasn't a feud. That was more of a bad breakup, and we're still fighting over custody of Jordan Winkler, so I can't really talk about that right now. But like I say, that wasn't really a feud. But now I've actually got maybe two feuds brewing. One that's a possible feud, one that's a definite feud. And I wanted to talk about those for a second today. Now, the feud that's a possible feud seems like one of the holster makers that makes the appendix carry holsters, the ones I love so much, they had a problem with my video on appendix carry. And instead of coming to me like a man and saying, hey, you used one of our pictures in your video where it showed us pointing our gun at our junk, which we say we don't do, and we'd rather you not show that, would you take it down, which I would have done, they actually went and filed a copyright claim against me. They couldn't be men and talk to me. They had to do that through YouTube. Now, according to my attorney, I'm actually within my rights to use the picture because they publicly posted that picture, and I am credentialed media. Believe it or not, I do have my credentials here in Washington. I am credentialed media using a publicly posted picture to review or critique their product or their performance, which would be copyright use of fair use, which would be under copyright law would be fair use. So I could use the picture anyway, but like I said, I wouldn't if they didn't want me to. I would take it down. But they weren't men. They went behind my back. Now, I sent an email to them saying, hey, what's up? Why did you do this instead of coming talking to me? Do you know this happened? Did someone in your company do it without your consent? Blah, blah, blah. Well, they sent me back later like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. No one here did that, blah, blah, blah. We liked the video. We didn't agree with it, but we're okay with it. Well, the company they were emailing me from, the YouTube channel and the email address, was the same one that filed the copyright complaint. I guess they didn't think I could see that, because when you flag down a video, you can't see that. I could see they filed it. So I sent them back an email saying, here's a picture of the complaint you made, and it's got all your information on it, so you obviously did do it. So I basically kind of said, I kind of see why you like appendix carry holsters, because it's appearing like you might be dickless. Well, I haven't heard back yet at this time that I'm filming this video. We'll wait to see where that goes and see if that evolves into a full-blown feud or not. But for now, I'm going to put that on the back burner because I have one feud that's definite. I have a feud going with Oil the Gun. I don't know if you're familiar with this guy. He used to do YouTube videos. He doesn't do them so much anymore. He's still got some there. They're really nice videos, really nice high-definition videos of really pretty guns. Now he stays more on Instagram. He puts some beautiful pictures on Instagram. So if you want to see them, go over on Instagram and follow him. But the thing that gets me about this guy, he has the nerve to get all the new cool revolvers before I get them. And then he takes pictures of them and posts them on Instagram. He doesn't just post them. He rubs my face in it. He tags me on them. And then he even sends them to me personally. Now, I don't know how this guy has time to take pictures of guns or even afford them, because he's got 14 kids. If you've ever seen a picture of his kids, it's a big lineup of these big, burly, blonde-haired Aryan kids. It looks like a casting call for the Vikings TV series. So I don't see how he has the time or the money to buy these guns, but he does, and he gets them before me, and the nerve to get them before me. So he rubs it in my face, makes me mad. So I'm like, oh, this dirty Swede's not going to get it up on me. Or I don't know if he's Swedish or not. I think he's Swedish. He's got an accent. That's all I know. He could be Swedish, German. He could be Dutch. He could be Puerto Rican for all I know. I'm not real good with accents. But he's blonde, so I doubt he's Puerto Rican. Most of his kids are blonde, so I doubt he's Puerto Rican. So he does this to me, makes me mad. And especially this time because he got the new Ruger Red Hawk 357 Magnum. That's the 8-shot 357 Magnum Ruger Red Hawk. And I wanted this gun really bad. He got it first once again. Now, I don't know how he gets these things first. He's either got connections in the industry, he's extremely wealthy, or he's just a better kisser than me. I don't know which. I'll have to ask some of the reps. But, he gets them first, makes me mad. This time I was really mad because I couldn't even afford to go out and get the gun, even if I could find one. But then I had some luck. I had some Oriental rugs in storage that my mother-in-law had bought for me back when I was flipping houses that I couldn't use. And yes, they are Oriental rugs before all you social justice warriors out there on the left get upset and go, oh, Asian. No, they're Oriental. Objects are Oriental. That's acceptable with objects. People are Asian. So, before you get all high and mighty and go on a self-righteous event of being offended for carpets everywhere, for the rights of carpets everywhere, check yourself before you wreck yourself, because you're being a fool. And yes, I said check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm hip like that. So like I said, this time I had some carpets for sale. They went to auction recently, and they actually sold the other day, so I got a check for the carpets. 2 of them sold, so I got a check for the carpets, and they were really expensive carpets. So I was able to take that money and go out and look for the Ruger Red Hawk in the 357 Magnum 8-shot, but could not find one anywhere. No distributors had it. Now, I was lucky enough to find a 627 snub nose 8-shot 357 Magnum. It's a very similar gun. It's an all stainless steel 357 Magnum 8-shot gun here on a larger frame. As you can see there, 8-shot cylinder. Let's see if you can see it from this side a little better. Try to point the gun at my face because people, you point the gun, even though there's zero risk right here. So the safety Nazis don't want to upset the safety Nazis, So you can see there, 8-shot 357 Magnum revolver. Now, this is an awesome trade to trade some carpets that I never used that were sitting in storage for this gun. That in itself is awesome, but it's not a Ruger Red Hawk. It's not the new gun. This one's been around for a while, so who cares about that? So I just want to say for now to this, this Oil the Gun, if that is your real name, that you win for now, but I'm not giving up. This is going to continue, and one of these days, I'm going to beat you. Why do I always pause at the end if I'm not editing? People point that out. It's a fucking button.